Dun, 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 dun.
For those of you who have not seen the movie, or maybe those of you who've seen it, you can agree with me on this. Searching is an excellent movie, and it's a wonderful thriller. I mean, it's definitely a very fitting film for the genre. It's a very scary one. I think it's partly because it's so relevant. And there's been a lot of thrillers I've seen lately that have been very relevant. I mean, look at Ratter's a great example of that one. If you've never seen that one either, that one will that one will shake you up. But Searching did too. It's very well told, an excellent story. Now you may be wondering though, why am I bringing Searching up in a movie that seems to have nothing to do with searching? You'd be wrong on that, because Run features Aneesh Chaganty and Sev Ohanian. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing their names correctly. I'm sorry if I'm not. Feel free to let me know in the comments if you guys know the pronunciations, how to pronounce their names. I'm so bad at that, but I'm trying to work on it. I tried my best, but they're involved with this movie. Aneesh Chaganty is not only he's one of the writers here, and he's the director, but Sev Ohanian is also one of the writers. And Sev Ohanian was a producer on Searching, and then Aneesh Chaganty was a writer. I don't know if he was a director. I don't think he was, but let me take a look really fast just to make sure. But you can see the comparisons there. So the same people that were involved with that movie are involved with this one. Oh, what do you know? He was the director. Okay, so this will be good. I can already tell. Again, that movie, if you've never seen Searching, it's amazing. But Run sounds like it's going to be really interesting. I've heard some very minor things about it. There's not been much information that's been released. The trailer only came out recently. And a lot of people have been talking about it. Like, there was nothing known about it for some time. But it's coming out May 8th. So it's another May release. I just looked at Spiral too. It's a week earlier, but I think this might be more to my liking. We'll see. But it's a horror mystery thriller. Ooh, nice blend there with the genres. And Sarah Paulson is in it. I am a huge Sarah Paulson fan. She's been amazing in some of the thrillers I've seen lately, including Glass, which I know that movie's questionable on the ending, but it's a very well done film. I mean, I can't argue with that. The ending is so confusing. I'm still trying to decipher it, but I like the movie. I do. I really like Glass. It's just hard to read in terms of what's going on in that ending. That's not at all what I was envisioning, but she did excellent in the film. I mean, I think she definitely captured the essence of a medical facility personnel or a doctor or psychiatrist very well. One of kind of a dark little traits of her own. That was great. But Sarah Paulson is a very capable actress. I really can't wait to see her here in such a from the sounds of it, a very interesting role as well. So let's take a look more up close to the movie. Oh, and by the way, what is it now with horror movies having the best release dates? I mean, I know the movie was not ceremoniously accepted by many people. I haven't seen it yet. Although I didn't know at the time I covered it that Fantasy Island was directed by the same people who did Truth or Dare. Why you'd give those people the same movie? Or giving people never gig, I have no idea. It seems like a bad decision because the movie's not doing so well financially or critically. None of the reviews have been too happy from what I've seen. But that movie had a beautiful release date on Valentine's Day. And it also meant that E.L. James can't put out one more of her crappy adaptations of her stupid novels. So we've had those for how many years now? So it's like, yeah, give me a horror movie on Valentine's Day. I'll take it. But this movie's releasing not on Valentine's Day. We're past that. It's releasing on Mother's Day. Ooh, so now Mother's Day becomes a horror holiday. I like what we're seeing here with crafty horror releases. Black Christmas. I mean, that one had excellent marketing. That wasn't really so much. Well, that one was released on Friday the 13th. But it did release around the Christmas time. It featured all those Christmas tunes in the trailers to get Christmas a more horrifying feel. And I still love that. Another movie that wasn't ceremoniously accepted by many people, but, and I haven't seen it yet, it's on hold at the library. I'm just waiting for it to come in, like hold 22 or something. But you can't argue with the good marketing strategies there. And it's not. I don't think it's a Blumhouse movie, but horror movies and their release dates are getting really interesting. So let's take a look at Run and see what we can expect here. Expect, but sounds pretty horrifying or pretty mysterious on the front. And I love how they feature in the poster from the people who brought you Searching. Yeah, feel free to give yourself accolades on that. That movie's excellent. But they say you can't escape a mother's love. Ooh, dark parents. These stories are very intriguing. And you'll see what I mean. It goes a little bit more into detail here of the synopsis according to IMDb. A homeschooled teenager begins to suspect her mother is keeping a dark secret from her. Interesting. Somebody that's with you about 24/7 when you're in homeschooling. I was homeschooled. Thank goodness my mother doesn't seem like she was like the Sarah Paulson run character. My homeschool time was much better. I never had an issue like this where, Mom, are you keeping dark secrets from me? Secrets that look very ominous. You look at the trailers of a girl. It looks like she's tied to a chair. I don't know what's going on there, but we'll see with the trailer. But interesting, very dark. Parents who have dark secrets, very intriguing. So let's see where the story goes here. They've had, again, this is a really unknown release. Not much is known here from at least what I found, but so far I'm liking it. Okay, and it's a Lionsgate movie, and you can't go wrong with Lionsgate movies. I've been looking at a lot of their older releases and some of the newer ones, and they've been really good so far, really on fire. Unless you count. Weren't they the ones who did the new Robin Hood movie? I tried watching that and I got bored. All right, as always, we're going to watch this first. We're going to talk about it more in my condensed version. I was watching the video together. It's still under the same studio. Not anything similar to that, but that wasn't such a good one. Okay, here we go. At least from the introduction. I'm sure this will be better. Yeah, let me get this figured out right. Okay, here we go now. This should work properly this time. Good opening. This is like a hospital sequence, like she just gave birth. Nurses behind her, maybe.
Will she be okay?
Something happened to the baby?
You do everything for me. You teach me. You cook for me. Am I a burden?
Sweetheart,
I could do more.
I'm your mom. It's my job to take care of you when you need me. And you need me.
Is she like processing
Are
some
you
sort of
okay?
trauma?
Of course I'm okay. I have you.
Oh. Uh-oh. That's really good.
The medication has messed with her head.
What's wrong?
Sweetheart? Get me out of here!
You need me.
I really need you to help me.
Chloe?
Good night, sweet tooth.
Oh, wow.
You figured it out. You need me.
Yeah, Mom seems like she's going through a lot in that movie. That looks really good. Talk about leveling up from... Well, okay, that's probably going to be honest. Surging's a really good movie, but this is like true horror, and I'm loving it. I love thrillers. I prefer thrillers over horrors because there's a lot of conditions I have in the horror films I watch. There's a lot of stuff I don't prefer to see, so I tend to take some films off a list if I find out like, oh, it's, seeped in like the darker supernatural stuff. I'm a Christian. I don't like that stuff, and also I can't take blood. Minimal is okay. Just like Saw level not. Oh, okay. It's not like that though. This seems more like a thriller. And again, Searching's an excellent thriller. This is really nice though. I mean, I want to find out exactly what's going on with this mom. I find it interesting that they narrow down the field, almost like the daughter. I was trying to figure out why did they do that? Because at first I'm like, it's really, like, you're really constrained. I didn't even notice that they were doing it so subtly. Just all of a sudden, I'm like, it dawned on me. The screen ratio is becoming really small, and you're like, why is it? Maybe because her understanding of her world is limited because of her mom, because of what her mom seems to be doing to her. Whatever her mom's going through, it seems like something came out of that birth experience So something a bit maybe traumatic for her. But it seems like she's drugging her daughter. Sounds pretty scary, but why? A lot of questions here, but I will leave that for the movie to tell me what the answers are. I really cannot wait to see that. That looks excellent. Oh boy. I love the thrillers I've seen for the last year and then this new year coming out. The 2020 is just looking so great with a lot of the projects coming out. Not all of them, but Run? I mean, when the people that did Searching are bringing you a new movie, you know it's going to be good. So I'm very excited for Run. I think Sarah Paulson's doing a great job. I like this actress, too, that's playing her daughter. I'm guessing that's, Kiera Allen. She's doing a really good job as well. What do you guys think about Run? Again, not much known about that, but if you've seen Searching, you're probably well aware of it. That movie was done very... I've heard some people say that it wasn't. I'm honestly shocked by that. Like, how could you not say that's a good movie? It's really... I think it's well done. The ending lands. The co-star... Or one of the co-stars for... John Cho is excellent in the movie, but... I wish I could remember her name. Deborah Messing. That's who it was. She's amazing in that movie. But yeah, Searching. Excellent film. Looks like Run's going to be of the same caliber, if not a bit better with its thriller approach. This isn't, it's very different. It's not a movie being told through the perspective of a computer. That was, again, a very creative aspect as well. I loved that. So, like, you're seeing the entire story play out on a screen like somebody's reviewing it. It was amazing. But they're kind of leveling up here. This looks like definitely more theater-esque film that we're familiar with. But it looks like an excellent thriller. I really can't wait to see it. I can't wait to figure out the mysteries going on here of what exactly is her mom doing to her daughter. But we'll see. Of course, the movie comes out in May. But what do you guys think about Run? Feel free to let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget all that good stuff. Like, subscribe, and that bell. And if we get a next trailer for Run, I don't know if we will. We might. We might get a second trailer. I will be sure to cover it. Because we get a couple months out. It's March right now. So maybe in April we'll get another one. I wouldn't think in March. Because we just got this one a couple weeks ago. I would think April. So if there is a new trailer, I will definitely cover it. If this is the only trailer, though, excellent introduction for me to go into the movie and be like, yeah, this is going to look really good, I'm sure. But until whatever video we get to see next time, I will see you guys at that point. Until then, thanks for watching this video. I love you guys. Love yourself, your fellow man. God bless, and peace.